Welcome to this week's live training. I'm Lori Joy, the host of Make an Impact Monday here inside of Launch It Live with Lori Joy. I'm excited to be with you here today. I love starting a Monday off with an intention or a teaching. Monday's always a great way to started. And so I love the fact that we can be here doing this together. So I am here every Monday, noon Eastern, teaching you something in the realm of going live, of running a boot camp, of seamlessly leading people to the sale of your program or your network marketing business. So I love the fact that you are here with me. Sorry, I'm going to turn this down so I can see anyone's comments. So if you're here live with me, say hello. Welcome to the training. Love having you here. And if you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. Now you have to tell me, is there anyone in here who knows David Letterman? Now, David Letterman no longer has his show, but he used to have a show on TV, the Late Night Show with David Letterman, and he used to do a top 10 it was his signature thing. He did a top 10 of whatever. The topics were far ranging. So what I'm going to do today is how to explode your brand and your business using live 5-day boot camp. So again, if you're here, say hello in the comments, and then let me know any questions you have around launching, going live, running a boot camp. The wonderful thing about this is that I often will run a boot camp to show you how to run a boot camp. And that's coming up July 12th, where I literally walk you through step by step how to lead people to your program and sell them out, or lead people to your network marketing business. So if you're ready, hello, Nicole Reed. If you are ready, I'm ready for you. We are going to go live and we are going to talk about the top 10. There's way more than 10, but I wanted to kind of come in here today and share with you the top 10 ways that a live 5-day boot camp can boost your biz and your brand. So are you ready? Top 10, number 10. We're going to start with 10 and we're going to work our way down to 1. Okay, all right. Number 10. Number 10 is confidence. Okay, so if someone wants to be Nicole, if you want to be like the secretary today and write number 10, confidence, that would be great. And then we can kind of keep on track. So what happens is we are talking about boosting our confidence by going live. Now, unfortunately, a lot of us are very nervous or fearful of going live, putting ourselves out there, because once you go out here and you hit the live button, there's really no way to edit what's happening. But I think that's one of the best things about doing a live boot camp and leading people into your program is the fact of the matter that they get to see you. They get to see the real you. They get to see you, mistakes and all, right? So I love the fact, hi Dina, I love the fact that this is a confidence boosting lead generation system that you can be running on repeat that is going to make you better at being live. Now, let me tell you a story. For those of you who are just being introduced to me, hi Linda. I am a teacher and university professor by trade. Now, for 23 years, one of the things I taught was dramatic arts at the high school level. And I've taken part in a lot of theater, local theater. It's so much fun. You get me on a stage and I love it. Some people get on a stage and they're petrified. A lot of my students, when they even came into class, a simple circle where we all just say our first names was too much for them to handle. And I understand that sometimes putting ourselves out there, right? Putting ourselves out there and showing up live that, you're afraid. Hi, Elsa. You're afraid that people are going to judge you because you're going to make a mistake. I want you to know that times on social media are changing. And if you haven't seen the element change itself, as soon as I say it to you, you're going to realize it. The days of a curated social media feed are gone. right? Where it was the professional pictures. We bought them in packages from people on Instagram, or they were sold as $47 initial offers. Those days are gone. The days of like TikToking, right? Outside of your car. Bless Mary, Mary's Cotton Socks here. Mary Rose is one of my hilarious clients, and she did a TikTok where she was getting her mail out of the mailbox, and she was like dancing out of her car, and it's just Mary being Mary, and she had 7,000 viewers on that. I think it was a reel. But the fact of the matter is, and every single woman I know says this, okay? Every single woman I know says this. Inside of Launch It Live Academy, after, hi LaDonna, after they do their boot camp, they feel unstoppable. That's the word I've heard. Confident. I feel I can do anything. I am unstoppable. Watch me now. And that's the only way that you can get better at boosting your confidence, is by doing lives on repeat, right? So the fact of the matter that you're just out there doing the live is overcoming the fear itself. And then you might be thinking, well, what am I talking about, and the content and all of those things? And that's we could do a whole live on that. But what's happening is that you showing up and going live in your business is not only going to boost your confidence, but it's going to lead to all of the other 9 elements I'm going to talk about, but how a live bootcamp can explode your brand and your business. Find a safe place to practice. Go into a safe haven group and practice your live. Get your lighting right. Make sure your camera's at the right angle. Do all of those things and boost your confidence. When I had a student come into my dramatic arts room and couldn't say their name in this initial circle, within 2 weeks, that kid would be the one who was like volunteering to go first to do something crazy in the class. And so you want to make sure that with that repetition, with that consistency in your business, that confidence will be bolstered. No doubt about it. I have seen it year after year, event after event, live after live, client after client. I know, and some things sometimes do go wrong on a live, but you're all very forgiving. You're all very forgiving. If my internet craps out right now and this stops and I have to come back up and do it again, it's okay. It's okay. The days of everything being perfect are over. And that's why I want you to start to embrace the confidence aspect, the going live aspect, and developing, all of these things we're going to talk about here over in my top 10 reasons of why to do a live bootcamp, is that it's confidence building for you. All right, I'm saying hello to the ladies. Yes, Linda even says doing that first launch was amazing for her confidence. Hello, Linda Foot. All right, number 10, confidence. Number 9, I'm looking at my list here. We are going to give massive value to our audience. Now, we talked about number 10 is giving confidence by going live. But now that you are live and you're inside your boot camp, remember I'm talking about the lead generation system of a boot camp, you are going to be able to give massive value to your people. I come here live every Monday at noon Eastern so that I can share with you things to move the needle that day in your business. I am not here to give you fluff. I'm not here to blow smoke up your ass, as I often say with my ladies. So what happens is when you are going live, remind yourself to give them massive value. Now, if you come to my bootcamp training, again, starting July 12th, I'm going to show you exactly how to break down every single day of the 5 days. And not only give you and help you with the confidence to go live, but give you the strategy and give you the entire plan in those 5 days. So by the end of my boot camp, you have your entire 5-day boot camp all planned out, right? And so sometimes what happens is when we put a PDF out there or when we put posts, and how many of us, like, come on, ladies, show of hands in the comments, how many of us have spent endless amount of hours posting? Posting everything, posting all the time, posting with the hopes of getting likes, and even more so, that's just the initial hope, but more so is getting the ROI in our business. So I know that running a boot camp and going live can give massive value to your people in that 5-day window. They can have and celebrate a total win within that 5-day window. And that is where you are going to expedite your sales, get your ROI back. It doesn't matter how many likes that we're getting on posts. When you start to implement this, it's going to change the face of your business, right? Thank you, Linda. Yes, thank you. Giving massive value to your audience, right, is number 9. And it's much more powerful going live and being here with you than me posting. I could have posted these top 10 reasons in a simple post or a PDF. Is that going to give you the same excitement and passion and interaction that we're having right now? Absolutely not. So number 10, confidence to go live, ladies. And number 9, give massive value to your people. Number 8, we are on number 8. Number 8, the reasons why you should do a live 5-day boot camp is you expedite the know, like, and trust factor. You will hear me say this all the time. Nothing trumps going live and being live. So right now, for a lot of us, depending on where we are in the world, because of this crazy year and a half we've had, we're all locked down, we're in our homes, we're stuck in our cities or countries. Travel is limited. I'm in Canada, so it is for us. And what happens is people being live is something that I can't do right now in my business. I cannot host a live event, right, to the capacity that I want it to. So what's the next best thing? Going live here in my Facebook group, going live on your social media platforms, going live on your Facebook business page, whatever that may be for you. Once people see you live and they see you and they hear your voice and they see your personality, now they start to recognize and put, a face to a name, right? Instead of a tiny, tiny little profile picture, which we usually see with each other, now you get to see me full frontal here, right here, full fledged Lori. Hi, Jane. So what happens is people get to know you. The more I go live, the more stories you'll hear about my family, about my entrepreneurial experience, about my coaching, about my program, and you get to know me. And then by going live, what happens is you get to decide if you like me, right? And I'll be the first one to say, I am not for everyone, and I am okay with that. I am okay with that. And I hope that you are too. When you're going live and you're, looking at the people who are interacting, remember there's lots of lurkers too, but if you're looking at those people, I want you to know that some people will love you and want to work with you and be around you, and that's exactly who you want to attract in your business. You don't want to beg, borrow, and steal and drag people through in order to be there with you in your coaching program. Surround yourself with the people who love and want to work with you. So going live lets you share parts of your life and your business with your audience so that they can get to know you. When you're live with someone, you can immediately decide, most of us, if we like that person. And so going live allows you to attract in your ideal clients, right? We want to work with people who see themselves in us or resonate with us in our message and what we're doing. And so we want those people to know, like, and then finally trust us. Because I will tell you that what you see here every Monday is exactly what you get inside of the coaching programs I do. There is not one facade for live and then somebody else, behind the scenes. So you get to trust me. Once you know me and you like me, you put that trust in me. And once people are trusting you, ladies, what do? They buy from you. So you get to expedite that know, like, and trust factor. I can get that know, like, and trust factor in one, you could probably get that from me in one live, then, how many months of posts? Think about that. How many times do you have to post to show your personality, your quirks, yeah, your passion? And then how long would it take you to get that across in one live? And when you put all of those lives together inside of a boot camp, you expedite that know, like, and trust factor. So you can sell to people who don't know you, who've never heard of you. And in 5 days later, you can have people saying, take my credit card. So I love number 8, which is know, like, and trust factor. Number seven, I kind of alluded to this in number 8, but number 7 allows you to let people know what kind of coach you are. Now, I'm a very excitable coach. I'm a woman who likes to talk with her hands, right? Excuse me. I'm an excellent motivator. I am here to tell you the truth, not to give you fluff, not to have a kumbaya moment. I am your coach, right? If you're in my program, which a lot of you ladies are. And what happens is you get to see what kind of coach I can be. When you do a live 5-day boot camp, there are elements to your boot camp. Sorry, ladies. There are elements in your boot camp where you are allowing everybody to see the expert that you are and the kind of coach that you will be for them. And then you get to have a safe space where people get to say, I resonate with her. I like her message. I like the way she talks. I like the way she teaches and delivers that content. Sorry, I have something clearly stuck in my throat. And then they get to know, or get to decide if they know, like, and trust you. Correct? Correct. So number 7 allows you to showcase the kind of coach you are going to be. Okay? Number 6. Now, this is a beautiful thing for you as the coach, you as the woman who is running the boot camp. Number 6 allows you to vet your clients. It allows you to see who is wanting to come into your program. Everybody now, by the end of it, knows, by the end of a boot camp, after you have that win and you are successful in planning out your boot camp, what happens is you are offering or pitching a program. And so therefore, it allows you to vet and see the people who are there in your boot camp and then who want to come into your program. So let me break it down for you as such. You get to see the action takers, the people who are showing up every day on the lives, the people who are doing the homework, the people who are asking questions, the people who are coming to your implementation sessions. All of those people are who you want to have in your program, because you don't want the people that are just there to consume the content. You want people who are going to come into your program, consume the content, and take the action. And that is very different. A lot of us at the beginning of our coaching journey in our entrepreneurial space, what we're doing, right, is we're taking anybody and everybody. And I want you just to slow that process down for a bit. Now, I was that person who took anybody or anyone and everyone, right, who wanted to come into the program. And sometimes what happens, because women, we have this beautiful intuition and these gut feelings. And sometimes, my little voice inside says, do you really think you should be coaching that person? But because you're new and you're excited and you just want people into your program, you're like, doors are open. But as you become more tactical, more strategic, and more, I think, set in your coaching ways, you are going to have the opportunity to invite the right people to your program. So you'll often hear me say we don't want to work with everybody, right? Not everybody wants to work with us, and it's vice versa. We don't want to work with everyone. And so during this 5-day boot camp, you are able to see who is coming into the boot camp, who is taking part, who the action takers are, and then you invite those people into your program strategically through your invitation. And that's a beautiful thing and an empowering thing, I think, as a woman in her business. That you don't have to take everyone in your business. You're going to take the right people in your business. So I hope that that really is resonating with you. We are at number 5. We are halfway through our top 10. Who is feeling these, these top 10 reasons why you should be doing a boot camp, right? And I see the ladies are recapping it in the comments. So thank you, ladies. So if you are loving a boot camp, right, you want to throw a little fire in there. If you are looking forward to doing a boot camp, throw a little emoji in there. If you're scared to do a boot camp, I'm hoping by the time I'm done these top 10, I have changed your mind. Number 5, right? Number 5. Number 6 was allows you to vet your clients, Nicole. And number 5 is, I'm speaking to my network marketing ladies here right now. And I'm also speaking to my course creators, but especially my network marketers. Number 5 allows you to differentiate yourself in the sea of other network marketers selling your products. So I teach network marketers, and I'll show you that July 12th if you come in, how to set up your particular boot camp. But I teach network marketers how to stand out. There are thousands, if not some of you hundreds of thousands of people who are actually selling the exact same product. How are you going to stand out in that sea? How are you going to stand out and be the one that's different? Be the one that has a brand and a business where you're attracting people to you. Boot camps, live 4-day. We do 4-day with network marketers, 4-day boot camps. And also, those of you that are leading into programs, you might be thinking, well, there's so many other people doing what I do, and they have such a big audience, and who am I to be doing this? And I'm going to, get lost in there. That's a mindset that needs to change, and we could, work on that. But the thing is that how to differentiate yourself is by doing all of the things I've already mentioned. Have confidence in you and your message and your program and your products, right? Give away massive value to your people over the course of the 5-day boot camp, right? Let people know, like, and trust you. So if you're a network marketer, people aren't really buying your products, they're buying you. Us, all of us that are coaches, they're not buying what we're teaching, they're buying the result that we're sharing, but they're also buying you as the coach. It allows you to vet your clients. It allows you to do all of these things, right? So number 5, differentiate yourself, stand up and show up on repeat to your clients and give them a massive win in 5 days. 5 days. Excellent. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies. Number 4, now that you have, right, you have the confidence and you have the strategy and you have the plan and you've decided, yeah, I'm going to show up. I'm going to do a 5-day boot camp. I'm going to take my people on a win. Now what you have for number 4 is you have a repeatable lead generation system. You have a repeatable lead generation system. So let's just take a holla moment here. Because as entrepreneurs, as female entrepreneurs, like I'll often say to my ladies, your head, you lay down in bed and your head is spinning. We have ideas. We're multi-passionate. We want to do all kinds of things all the time. And what we need to do is have one focus on one lead generation system. Now, if it's boot camps for you, I am the woman who can show you exactly how to plan this out and do this. If it's like a PDF or a lead magnet, if it's TikTok, if it's Instagram, if it's Reels, whatever it is, have yourself a repeatable lead generation system. Something that once you make it and once you have it planned out, you're doing it on repeat so that you can become the master of that content. You can become the master in the delivery of that content. And then people will get to know you, like you, trust you, buy from you, see you as the expert because you are consistent in your business, right? How many launches or offers did you make in the first 6 months of 2021? Right? We're at the end of June here pretty much. How many offers and launches have you done this year? How many times have you invited your ideal client to come into your business and take advantage of what it is that you are offering as your result? And once you have this 5-day boot camp all planned out, and again, that's what we do, July 12th to the 16th, we plan the entire thing out together, day by day, bit by bit, right? And at the end of the 5 days, your entire boot camp is planned out. You just repeat it. You just repeat it. And any of my ladies that are in here, right, will tell you it's a lifesaver, cherry flavored, when you have this system all done, and then you can do it on repeat. Okay? So we love having a repeatable lead generation system. All right, ladies, number 3. Because we are going to spend so much time coaching our ideal client, before we have the ask, we're going to give massive value. Then we're going to have the ask, which is, would you like to continue to work further with us, right? You're allowing, number 3 is you're allowing the invite to a high ticket offer. So we are doing a boot camp, a 5-day boot camp that leads to a high ticket offer. And whether that be your coaching program or it be, right, your the big pack, the value pack that you have in your network marketing business, and the opportunity to be a business builder, that is what we're doing here with our 5-day boot camps. We are not doing a 5-day boot camp and selling into a $47 offer. No, my dears. We are raising the bar much higher. And it also, this particular process allows you to play with your I was going to say sales, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Don't you love going live and you have a senior moment? Allows you to play with your strategically with how much you're going to charge for your program. So some of you might be like, well, I don't have a high ticket offer yet. But once you start to show people and build and come into your program and build the plane as you fly it, then what you're going to do is to be able to strategically see how, right, you're charging and what you're charging and how it's going to exponentially grow. So for example, the ladies who came in and did the boot camp in January for my program, they got the lowest price ever. They got the lowest price. And then every time I launch, that price goes up to the program because there's a lot more things added. There's team members added. There's value in there. It's incredible and it's growing because we are building our program as we do it, as we coach it. And that's what I show you as well. So number 3, when you want to do a 5-day boot camp, you are adding a high ticket offer at the end. And that way, you have already given that massive value. The momentum in their business has already been moving. They have wanted to be with you and stay with you the entire time. And then the people who are action oriented are tired of being stuck in their business, doing all the things and getting nowhere. What happens now is that they want to that momentum, and that's the people you want in your program. And that's your ideal client. So think of your ideal client, right? think of what you want to charge for your program, and it beautifully comes together in a 5-day boot camp. And that's why doing my coaching is about an hour a day. So it's 5 hours out of my entire week to launch a high ticket offer. And that's what I want to show you and teach you as well. Right? So whether your live coaching is 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes, whatever it is, the fact of the matter is at the end of it, you will feel safe and beautiful in, offering that high ticket offer. Okay? It is definitely a rinse and repeat system. You are right. You are right, Mary Beth. All right, number 2. Who's ready for number 2? Who's ready for number 2? I love Mondays. I love being here with you ladies. All right, number 2. Oh, I think this is one of my favorite things because it's the teacher in me, right? The educator in me. This is one of my favorite things that I think a live boot camp can do for you. I love number 2, right? I get giddy about number 2. I geek out about number 2. Are you ready for number 2? Are you ready for number 2? Number 2 is it allows you to fine tune your messaging. Now, I literally could do a whole day training on fine tuning your messaging, right? Having content that converts. And I'm really, really passionate about this because it's the teacher in me. So I have been breaking down concepts, difficult, out of the box concepts for youngsters and adults, because I teach at the university as well, and being able to make it accessible to them, being able to get them to understand what it is I'm talking about. Now, hear me out, ladies. What's happening when you're doing your boot camps, when you're doing your lives, right? You're talking about your program. You're talking about your products. What's happening is you might have all the content, but if you cannot deliver that content with confidence on camera and really strategically, right, then you're going to lose your audience. If somebody cannot understand the concept, the strategy, the framework, the methodology that you are teaching, you are not going to keep your audience engaged. And that's where we really need to fine tune our messaging. And here is how it's done. You go live and you invite people to your boot camp. Right there, you're getting the first taste of, is my messaging hitting home? Is my messaging on point? Because if it's not, guess what? No one's coming into your boot camp. Or you might have a lot of people coming into your boot camp, but they're not your ideal client. And therefore, by going live on the consistent, running the boot camp, showing up, giving your people your win, giving massive value, like we've talked about here, you are able to hear yourself saying your messaging, and if it's on point. Now, this is so important, ladies, because later on, once you are done with your organic growth, what's going to happen is you are going to start to incorporate paid advertising. And if you are not strong in your message, your paid advertising is going to be a money pit. You have to be really, really dialed in as to what you're saying and to whom you're saying it to in order to attract that ideal client into your bootcamp and seamlessly lead them to your program or your business. Do you hear me what I'm saying? When you do this on repeat, every time I go to teach my bootcamp content, which is the same, right? We talked about having that repeatable lead generation system. It's the same, but my messaging and how I deliver that message is getting better and better and better and better. And the same will be for you. That's the power of doing the one thing on repeat. Having that one lead generation system, which we just talked about. That's the power of one offer, being consistent, going live, and how boot camps can help you launch your business, which is either super new or needs to be revamped into the world and having people engage and be there with you. Okay, so I hope that you're loving these top 10. I hope that you're seeing the power of live boot camps. Okay, now we are down to number one. The number one reason why we should be running live 5-day boot camps. Yes, Linda, it does make our life easier. Rinse and repeat makes our life easier, right? There is nothing more that we love than having an easy, simple, beautiful, free-flowing entrepreneurial life. That's why we get into it in the beginning, right? We don't want to go to the job. We don't fit into the box. We want to be outside the box helping others, right? And that's why a free 5-day live boot camp helps you explode your business. Reason number one. I'm going to do a little, right? A little intro. You get to have a strategic system that attracts your clients and allows you to seamlessly lead them to the sale. I'm going to repeat that. Number one reason why you want to have a live 5-day boot camp in your repertoire is it allows you, right, strategically, you have a strategic system that allows you to attract your clients, your ideal ones, and seamlessly lead them to the sale. And how do we do that? Yeah, that's great, Lori. That sounds amazing. But how do I do it? If you haven't taken part in my Launch It Live bootcamp yet, this is what we do in the 5 days. Day 1, I break down a little bit of your bootcamp. Day 2, we add a little bit more. Day 3, we talk about not overwhelming your audience, right? Day 1, we set the foundation. Where are your people going after the bootcamp? Day 2, right? We're talking about the name, the offer. So important when you're attracting cold clients. Day 4, I show you the power of the money. Let's talk about the money behind a 5-day bootcamp with small audiences. Anybody tells you that you have to run a bootcamp with a big audience is lying to you. I have run very successful bootcamps with less than 50 people in the group, right? And it is profitable, massively profitable. So anyone who tells you that you have to have these big numbers, these big groups, no, it's not true. I debunk that myth right here, right now. Day 5, then we talk about, right, how to overcome objections in the bootcamp. Before you even make your pitch to your offer, before you even invite those ideal clients that you have been vetting all week and talking to all week and interacting with, before you even bring them into your program, right? This is how it's done. You're going to have objections. And so how do we even put those out there before anybody even comes in? I show you how to do that on day 5. And then what happens is you learn in day 5 and then you implement over the weekend. So you and I actually get together on a Zoom and we implement during the weekend. And what you walk away with is a strategic plan, because I, as an educator, am all about the doing. I'm not about the, let's talk about the mindset you need to run a boot camp. No. I'm going to show you exactly how to run the boot camp. The mindset will come with the consistency and going live, right? And we talk about that, we talk about confidence on camera throughout the entire week. Because I am so passionate about what is happening here with boot camps, right? I have to get it out to more women. So I am excited to share that with you. If you are in the group and you have yet to fulfill or go through the 5-day boot camp, your time is coming up, ladies. Your time is coming up. And the beautiful thing about this is that all of the ladies that are already inside Launch It Live Academy are launching like crazy. It's happening on the repeat. July is chock full of all of us launching, and I love it. And we're all together in a community learning and doing. And that's what I want for you. I want you to take 5 hours out of your week in July and put it towards learning this powerful system for your business. All right? So, I'm going to go quickly through the top 10, right? Although my ladies have done a really amazing job putting them in the comments. And which of the top 10 do you love the most? That's what I want to know. Which of the top 10 do you love the most? Of the top 10, and I'll go through them again, and you can put the number or you can put what it is. So number 10 is having more confidence going live. Number 9 is giving massive value to your audience. Number 8 is expediting the know, like, and trust factor. Number 7 gives you the ability to showcase the kind of coach that you are and sets up your expert status. Number 6 allows you to vet your clients and attract and invite in your ideal clients into your program. Number 5 gives you the opportunity to differentiate yourself in the sea of people selling your network marketing product and or other people who are doing something similar to you in the coaching space. Number 4, you are getting to put together a repeatable lead generation system that you can use over and over and over again in your business. Number 3, it allows you to invite people to a high ticket offer. By setting yourself up and doing the strategic 5-day plan that I show you, you're allowed to raise your prices and sell out your programs at that price. Number 2 allows you to fine tune your messaging by doing the one thing on repeat. And the number 1 reason why you should have a live 5-day bootcamp in your repertoire is it allows you to have a strategic system that allows you to attract your ideal clients and lead them seamlessly to the sale. Now let's see, what number? Mary Beth loves number 7. Nicole, right? Strategic, oh, she put number 1. She's giving the answer. What, ladies, of all of you that are on live or on the replay, what number really do you love? Like I told you, I love number 2. I love number 2, getting better with my messaging, getting clearer with the words I'm speaking and to whom I'm speaking to. So Mary Beth says number 7, which is she gets to shine as the expert. Linda says having that repeatable lead generation system and showing what kind of coach she is. Excellent. Brooke says number 6, which is allows you to vet your clients. I love that too. Linda says number 4 and number 2, repeatable lead generation system and fine tune her messaging. Nicole says 7 and 4. Show the kind of coach you are and allows you to have that repeatable lead generation system. So I am so excited to see all of the new ladies who are going to come and learn how to actually implement all of this very easily with me starting July 12th inside this group, Launch It Live with Lori Joy. Thank you all very much for being live. I will see you next Monday at noon Eastern, same place, same time, with another doable and very easy way to elevate your business. Can't wait to see you then. Take care.